everyone, from this video my friends and I would like to share to all of you about the different culture between Malaysia and Thailand.
You know what? Nowadays, teenagers are not really exposed to the culture of other countries like Thailand. As we know, Malaysia and Thailand are neighbors in Southeast Asia but both has different culture with each region. Then, by knowing another country culture, we may have a good relationship with the local person.
Not only that, we will not offend the local person while we are traveling in that country. In this case, as teenagers, they must know the difference between Malaysia and Thailand culture. And then they must respect each other culture to have a good relationship.
So, let's us discuss more about the culture. Hope you guys can enjoy it.
So, welcome back, Zihao. So, how was your trip at Thailand?
It was amazing. I had so many new experiences and learned so much from different cultures at there.
Hmm, what do you mean by that?
People in different places do things differently. So in some places certain behavior is good and some behavior is bad.
Oh, I have heard of that. So, what was an example from your trip?
Okay, but first, what do you understand about culture?
For me, culture is something that learn, and this is important to remember.
Why you say like that?
It is because it reminds us that culture is great when we are interested in other people, and it is not just something that we are born with.
Oh really? I also think that culture is a way of life for a group of people. The behavior, belief, value, and symbol that they accept, generally without thinking about them. And did you know that they are passed along by communication and imitation from one generation to the next?
Oh, okay. Can you explain more detail about this issue?
Sure can. Let us discuss more about the culture between Malaysia and Thailand.
How do you know about the culture in Malaysia?
As we know, Malaysia is a multi-religion society country with Malay, Chinese, Indians, and others. Malaysia has perfectly remained all the cultures of every religion.
Not only that, Malaysia will also celebrate all the festivals together no matter what's your religion.
You are right. All the Malaysians also have their own religion. They will not be forced by change their religion such as Islam, Buddhist, Hindu, and Christian.
In Malaysia, everyone has their own right to learn their own language.
Yes, Malaysia has many types of schools that can let you choose what you want. For example, there are Malay school, Chinese school, Tamil school, and international school.
That's great. Everyone know Malaysia is a country that full of delicious food. So, do you know that actually Malaysia has combined different religious food to make it become Malaysia style food?
Yes, I know. In Malaysia, you will not only eat Malay food, but you also can eat Chinese food, Indian food, and other religious food.
Wow, it sounds like you can eat different style of food every day. After the culture of Malaysia, how do you know about the cultures of Thailand?
Well, this very obviously no. Never mind, let me tell you. Most of the Thai are Theravada Buddhists, even though there are some Muslims as Islam, but most of the Muslims in Thailand were the Theravada Buddhists.
That's been the main religion in Thailand, Theravada Buddhist, and the Muslim, not only Islam, and but also Theravada Buddhist, right?
Yes, this is the difference between Malaysia and Thailand. In Malaysia, Muslims only can become the Islam, but in Thailand, most of them are Theravada Buddhists. Not only that, most of the Muslims in Thailand don't know how to speak in Malay language. Thailand doesn't have any school they are teaching Malay.
Oh, I can't believe it. So then how about the few Muslims that know Malay? Where is their learns from?
Good question. The traditional and culture of Islam are not teaching in a school in Thailand, so they will learn from the parents or people in surrounding who know the traditional and culture of Islam and Malay language.
Oh, I see. It's very shocking to me, totally different from the culture in Malaysia. Oh yeah, how about the food in Thailand? I know, Thai food is so delicious.
For the food in Thailand, we all call it Thai food. Thai food is playing a big part in a social occasion in Thai culture. Same way Malaysia, Thai food use rice at every meal. The characteristic of Thai food is that they mix sour, sweet, salty, bitter, and spicy in the taste. This taste is a bit different between Malaysian food and Thai food.
Wow, it sounds very delicious. My saliva is almost dripped to the food. In today's ever-changing world, people worldwide are fast realizing the importance of learning, understanding, and appreciating diverse culture. Why is this necessary? It plays a significant role in developing communities that excel and in problem solving and enhance varying conditions.
Let's discuss the benefit of understanding different culture. First, we know that language is a critical part of human communication. However, it's not the only contributing factor to effective communication. Understanding different culture enhances communication in varying ways. For instance, culture can influence speaking tendencies such as figurative language, speed, and presentation.
Yeah, also as a student, communicating with a people that different culture expose you to the various essential skills like problem solving and share management skill.
So this is several benefit that you can get when you are study about other country.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Finally, we know that there are various culture, practice, belief, and norm in the world. Teaching children how to be culturally conscious and respectful of others prepares them to face the world. Is the ideal way to reminding children that their conversation with may not always be the right way.
Then, by interacting with diverse group from different culture, children will have an easy time interacting and making new friends. Further, they will be able to solve culture-based issues before they grow up.
As Malaysian, we should know about our neighbor country cultures so that we can get news experience about other cultures and also we can create a good relationship with them.
Wow, there is so much to remember. Was it hard for you not to offend anyone?
Sometimes it was, but I decided to just copy what the local people were doing and I found that if I did that most of the time, I was okay.
Wow, what's great information. So, thank you and have a good day. Hope we can share more about other topics again. And bye bye.
Welcome and bye bye.